Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Happy day after Columbus Day or whatever. Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody's having a good one. That's I don't know what my buddy's hanging around me for. He's done had all his cookies. You miscounting today, buddy. Look, that's it. That's it. Let's see who's hanging out with us this morning. We've got Mr. George. Says good morning, all. Good morning, George. Hope you're doing well. There you go. Says good morning, everyone. Looks like a liquid sunshine day. Yeah, I think all that stuff that the stuff y'all are getting out there, now is I think what we're going to have here by Saturday. I think that's where it's coming from. Usually it is. I see Paul Stewart. Good morning, Paul. How you doing? He says thumbs up. Thank you. Clyde's here this morning. How you doing, Clyde? Marcello's here. Marcello is here. Good morning to Dennis Nolan. Looks like rain in Missouri. Yeah. All right, now don't be a crybaby. You done had them all, Jack. Where am I at here? Jesse's here this morning. Good morning, Jesse. Good morning, Kevin. Hope you're doing well. Bart Bixel's here. He says thumbs up. Thank you, Bart. Clyde's already being nosy. Look at him. Well, we've been on here 2 minutes. Already want to know what's on the lathe. I didn't try to hide it. That's not a video though, so I can talk about that one. That's just something I was playing around with. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Ronald Cool's here. Good morning, Ronald. George says heavy cloud cover here. Looks like it wants to rain. Yeah. Bart says today is the real Columbus Day. I thought it was the 12th. And his 60th birthday. Wow. Well, everybody please join me in wishing Bart Bixel the big 6-0. Happy birthday, Bart. We're glad you're spending your birthday morning with us here on the Coffee Sessions. Bill Hoffman says, good morning, Dave and everyone. Strong storms last night about 6 p.m. here in southwest Indiana. Hope everything's all right. Here's a birthday wish. Let's see. George says most of our storms ran up Lake Michigan area into Canada. All right. I don't know what's wrong with my crybaby boy right here. I do not have any more cookies. I don't have any more. They're gone. What is his deal this morning? See, now he's going to sit over there and pout. Oh, my gosh. Look at there. I didn't even clean up my mess yesterday. I just kind of swept it over in a pile so he would have a place to lay this morning without getting all in the shavings and stuff. But yeah, I made a mess yesterday. Come out here, I was fiddling around, finishing up another project. I still got to finish my video. It's all done except putting the finish. I think I'm gonna put some, what is that stuff? Minwax, polyurethane, something. I don't know what that's called. Anyway, I got a can of that. I hope it's still good. I'm gonna put that on the little project. Call that video done, I think. But this back here is just a piece of cedar. I had a little piece of a log or a limb about that long, and it was kind of had a bend to it. So I've got it stuck on there, and I thought, well, I'm going to try to make one of those, what do you call them? A lot of people call them double winged bowls or something. And let me see, I think y'all can still hear me. I'll flip it around where you can't tell much from that, but when I turn it, if I get this out of the way, you can see I've been shaping it, getting the two wings. But so I just out here playing around with that last night, and it's still between centers right now. I'm gonna I've done about all I can, and of course it was, not balanced. So I started out at about 300 RPM and just slowly worked up. I think when I stopped last night, I was at about 750, 800 RPM or something like that. But I'll be taking it off of there and putting the worm screw in that other side right there where the spur drive is, and try to finish smoothing out the back, and then I'll put a tenon on it if I can. I mean, it's cedar, so I'm waiting for it to explode and blow apart because it's got some cracks and stuff in it. I'm trying to be real gentle with it, and we'll see. Make sure I stand out of the line of fire. Because I tried doing that once before with some of this cedar, and that was on the other lathe though. This lathe is a lot more solid. It's, I can crank the RPMs up, and it doesn't shake as much. In fact, it's not really shaking at all where I'm at now. I've got it balanced enough to where I can crank it on up there. But yeah, I still make sure I stand out of the line of fire when I'm working on it. But we'll see if I can get it. It'll probably turn out perfect since I'm not videoing any of it. That's what happens whenever I do something out here just messing around. It always comes out really nice, and I'm thinking, dang, I should have done a video on that. Then I do a video on it and piece flies off or something crazy. All right, let's see. We're getting our birthdays in the bar over there. Morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I don't think so. You might want to rethink that, Darren. I don't know. We're still a long ways from Friday. George says, I love the dog cam. It's heartwarming when the puppy hangs out with you. Yeah, I'll give you another shot here. Yeah, he's never very far from wherever I am. Now, when I'm out here turning, he's not, he's not real fond of being out here. The lathe doesn't scare him. A lot of times he'll sit just a few feet away over there in the doorway, or other times he'll come back here, but I don't really want him back here in case something flies off the lathe. And plus it's getting shavings and stuff all over. So, just stuff he'll track in the house. But yeah, he's never very far away from me. He's a good boy. Good protector. Dave Max here. Good morning, Dave. 62 with a high of 75. Jackson and I enjoying the walk. Yeah. Good morning for one. Thomas Grimm is here. Good morning, Thomas. As is Jim Senecola. Good morning, Jim. Darren says, been up since 3:30. Well, no wonder you think it's Friday. A lot of times I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it's only Tuesday. Pretty sure. Let's see. Really got, again, nothing to talk about because I haven't watched any. Well, I always say that, but I always watch the news a little bit just to catch Joanne so I know what the weather's going to be. But I really didn't, really wasn't paying much attention this morning. I think it's still the same as what she said yesterday. Going to be really nice, getting up maybe into the mid 80s. And then I think we got some Saturday, probably we got the rain, like I said, that y'all are talking about now. I think that's going to be rolling in here along about Saturday. And then after that, I think they're talking like fall temperatures, which, that's all right with me. I'm ready for it. But Clyde says, yep, got the newspaper and it says Tuesday. Well, that confirms it because everything you read in the newspaper is the truth. I'm surprised you still get a newspaper. I didn't know people still did that. I guess Clyde does. I guess he's old school. I haven't had a newspaper in, man, I don't think I've ever had one since I've lived here. But I guess they still print them. I don't know. I know when you try to, you can get a subscription, or maybe it's a prescription. I don't know. But you can get one and read them online. But there's so much free stuff out there that you don't even have to sign up for that. I mean, and the way news is now, with the smartphones and computers and all that kind of stuff, I would think that by the time they go through a printing press and put it on print and get it to people, by then it's old news. So everything is just boom, 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 It's hard to, subscription, yeah. Although with some of the stuff they feed you, it's almost like a prescription, isn't it? The Windsor Star. Okay. It's a good name for a newspaper. When I was growing up, it was, and I guess it's still the same thing, it was the Indianapolis Star. That was their newspaper. And of course, down here, it's the Atlanta Journal Constitution. That's what they call the paper. Dave says, yeah, and they want just as much for the online version. Yeah, I have never subscribed to a newspaper thing online. Never have done it. Jack's calmed down finally. Let's see. What else we gonna talk about? Like I said, I got nothing. I didn't watch much news. I was out here playing around till almost dark. So I don't really know what's going on. When I did go in, I sat and watched some YouTube videos. That's pretty much my whole life now. If I'm not out here doing this, I'm watching it in the house. Lots of good turners, man. Just so many people are so talented. But I'm just out here having fun, trying to kill a little time. By the way, Dennis, let's see. He says, back in days gone by, newspapers were either Democratic or Republican. Yeah, imagine that. Larry wants to know, do I think China will invade Taiwan? I don't know. It's getting kind of crazy over there, isn't it? China keeps flexing their muscle. One thing for sure, it will be interesting to see that if they do, they being China, get aggressive towards Taiwan, it'll be interesting to see what our wonderful president decides to do. Uh, yeah, he's a real piece of work, I got to tell you. All right, Dennis says, yes, they will. Clyde says, you watch YouTube or you watch one thing and YouTube feeds you more. Yeah, that's how it works. Well, I mean, that's how they all do. It's all that AI business. Um, the algorithms and all that kind of stuff that I don't even understand half of it, but I know it's not good. I saw a thing on where did I see it now? I saw it on TV somewhere, but I don't remember whether it was a YouTube podcast or just a regular TV show. Might have been a regular. I don't. Doesn't make any difference. But anyway, I saw a thing where they were talking. Um, excuse me. This guy, I can't remember his name. Uh, Funny looking guy. Had a weird haircut, but a lot of them do these days. But anyway, he had created a company, and I can't remember what the name of the darn company was. I should have wrote it down. But anyway, you'll run across it sooner or later. And I mean, this guy's trying to develop this software app for good, not evil, for good. But as he was talking about it, I'm thinking, man, that's just going to make it even harder. Because what it is, it's and they got stuff now where you can get on Facebook and play around and make your face look like somebody else or put your head on somebody else's. But they all that crazy stuff. But this guy was working on stuff where you could take a person, like for example, somebody could, if they were watching the coffee sessions, I know they're not going to be, but if they were, they could take me, yours truly, and create a artificial me and make a video and have me say things that I would never say, and you would be hard pressed to tell the difference. And I'm thinking, yeah, that's a real useful tool. Now this guy, like I said, he's trying to do it for good. But then every time somebody does something that's supposed to be for good, the creepy people figure out, oh yeah, we can use that to rip people off. And I mean, I can just see, immediately in my head, I had hundreds of uses pop up that are not good. So, let's see. Clyde says Australia is not happy with China. From what I've seen going on down in Australia, Australia shouldn't be happy with Australia. That's what I say. They got the full blown Gestapo stuff going on down there. Not, but of course, you got to look to find it because the mainstream media doesn't want to show what the future of America is going to be like, so they don't want to show any of those videos. Dave Max says he will say that they did not have any indication that they would do it. Talking about Creepy Joe, I guess. Frankie's here. Good morning, Frankie. Welcome to the coffee sessions. He says, I had to give up the coffee. Heart issues. So I guess this is just the sessions now to me. Well, I'll drink enough coffee for the two of us probably. And of course, that's one thing they never gave me any coffee when I was in the hospital. So it's no wonder I felt like crap. But they never once said, do you drink coffee? How many cups a day do you drink? You need to cut back. Never said any of that. I'm just hoping they got my ticker fixed good enough that it can handle the caffeine that I put in it with the coffee. And I don't go crazy. I drink two. Now, this is a bigger cup. This is the 15-ounce one, I think. Whenever I'm drinking the bigger one, I have 2 cups a day. This is my second cup. If I'm drinking out of the smaller cups, which are the 11 ounces, I might have 3 cups. But sometimes I only have 2 of that as well. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, this, I can't think of the name of that company, but the AI stuff, it's scary the way they do stuff. Because, now they don't want anybody to do anything in person. So, everything's a Zoom meeting. So if somebody, say they wanted to have a meeting with your bank, and they said, well, I'm scared. I don't want to come in there because of COVID, but let's do a Zoom meeting. So they do a Zoom meeting, and then they show the video that's created with that AI, and it's not even you, but he's somebody pretending to be you, and then they clean out your bank account. There's just so many things that just crazy. But what are you going to do? There's no stopping it. No stopping it. Bart says he's given up coffee. Here comes the withdrawal headaches. Or maybe he's talking to Frankie. Maybe he's not giving up coffee. Larry Gaunt says I use a 8-ounce cup and drink 4. All right. It'd be 32 total. Let's see. I said I use an 11 and drink 3, so that'd be 33. And then if I use the 15, I drink 2, which would be 30. So that's about right. There's some people that, will get up in the morning, put on a pot of coffee, and then drink coffee all day long. I can't do that. I need, the starter fluid to get going, to wake me up and get going. But a couple of cups and I'm good. Yeah. Or make terroristic threats to the school board with your face. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen that, Dave, but it's, like I said, the guy that's doing it is a good guy. But I'm like, it doesn't matter if you're a good guy. If you're developing this technology, there will be plenty of bad guys already planning on how they can use that too. And it's going to get to the point where you can't, it used to be the thing where they'd say pictures don't lie or video doesn't lie. And of course, now that's not going to be true anymore because, you got people that are really good at photoshopping stuff, so they can make a picture, look like you're doing anything. And now it's going to be the same way with video. So there is no truth anymore. Well, there is, but trying to figure out which one is and which one isn't is going to be the problem. Let's see. What time is it? We got a few minutes left. Dave says, I'm having a hard time seeing a good. That's exactly what I was thinking when this guy was explaining it. I'm like, why do we, what good would that be? You know, I don't know. It just, I tell you, sometimes I'm glad I'm old and I'm not going to be around here much longer because I don't want to be around here much longer. I don't necessarily have a death wish, but good Lord, call my number. I'm ready to go. I'm tired of this craziness. I am tired of this stuff. Klondike says, so is the president really the president, or is it a sham? Well, I don't think I have to answer that. Y'all probably know how I feel about it. You know, and that's something else they've been showing here recently. I've been seeing on the different things too about how Biden, they built a whole set, like a movie set, where he does certain things from that. And they said it's because they have it set up where he can read without having to have that teleprompter thing sticking up where the reporters and stuff can see it. But I mean, they're all there at like a theater, and he's up on stage with the little set built around him. 1984, baby, I'm telling you. Wasn't supposed to be an instruction manual, but I guess it is. Anyway, I started to mention this to Dennis a while ago. I got your email and I have sent you back a response. Dennis says he got some stickers in. You know, y'all know I still got it right here. I haven't. Well, I'm not going to put it in because it's going to block the window. But I'm not going to stick it in there permanently. But whenever I get somebody to send me some stickers and put on it, they will then be shown in every single one of my videos, probably at the beginning of the video, and then maybe also at the end of my video, because a lot of times I like to set stuff right on the lathe and shoot, and that's why I block that window so the light coming in doesn't screw up the camera, because you got to have the light behind the camera. But yeah, hopefully some folks will send stickers. Maybe you can get everybody started, Dennis. You're going to be the first one if yours get here quick, because nobody else has sent me any. But yeah, got a blank slate, and I hope people send me stickers for to put on. Otherwise, I'm going to have to start putting my, politically incorrect stuff on there. Probably. I don't know. Rob Schuster's here. Just got here just in time to say goodbye. Yeah, there goes my timer. It's pretty good timing, Rob. If I can get... There we go. Frankie says, are you still producing the Gatton CNC? Yes, I am. However, apparently everybody's unsure of the economy because I'm not selling much. Sales are way down, and everybody I've talked to that does anything, doesn't matter what it is, they say, yeah, there's not much going on right now. So, yeah, as long as I've got a breath in my body and able to run a CNC, which, that don't really take a whole lot, there'll be Gatton CNCs. But we'll have to get the... Larry says he'll send me a Trump sticker. Yeah, I'd put it on there. Put it on it. Man, it sound like rocks hitting the building again. Throwing acorns. All right, well let's get this Tuesday kicked off. I'm gonna get back here and see if I can do something with that. Maybe tomorrow I'll either show you how it turned out or show you the pieces from where it fall apart. We'll see. But anyway, everybody have a good Tuesday. If you're not doing nothing tomorrow, you can come back. We'll do the 400. That one would have hit me right on the head if that roof wasn't over there. That hit right above me. 410th coffee session. And anyway, bring your coffee, or in Frankie's case, bring, bottled water, whatever. And we'll do the hump day version of the coffee sessions. See y'all.